Hi friends, welcome. My name is Wendy Irene. This video is your weekly tarot reading. It's not for any particular sign, it's for anyone who's drawn to it. It's the energy of the week. However, I do believe these readings are meant to be timeless, so I trust in the divine timing that when you come across the video is when there's a message in it for you. Just gonna shuffle the cards a few more times here. Thank you so much for all that you do to support the channel, to support me. I love doing these readings for you. It brings me a lot of joy. So thank you so much for all that loving energy you guys send my way. For the comments, for sharing all of it. I really appreciate you. So I just ask that you do your best to go into these readings, really focusing on opening your heart space and being willing to listen to your own intuition above everything else, because your intuition is there to be your greatest guide and teacher. So you'll know what makes sense for you in what ways, and really be willing to listen to that. Intuition, I find, is very subtle. So that's why for me, really taking some time to get real quiet so that I can feel things a little bit easier helps. Okay, let's do one more shuffle, friends, and then we will get into the reading. What are the highest messages for this week? Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Guardian of Emotion, which is cups or water energy. I feel like you're surrounded by someone you can really trust, or there's someone around you that you can really trust with this. And you may be in a situation that's really calling on your emotional maturity here, which you have, or it's calling on trust here. It's a card to remind you that like challenges will be resolved. I always recommend to turn things over to your higher self and let your higher self work on it too, instead of worrying or anything like that. Or, you know, doing your best to get your energy into a positive place that brings you joy, even if there's something challenging going on, like allowing it to be turned over to your higher self. I feel like your energy is just, generous. It feels very generous, and I feel like you have someone around you that's very dependable. And also that's a characteristic of you as well here. Okay, so I'm really feeling good intentions. And then the next card I have is a win-win solution, which is what you can always pray for too. In any kind of challenge, you can be like, dear Lord, please bring about a win-win solution, a solution that is good for everybody. It's kind of this blending of ideas. I feel like you're being asked to really stay in balance here, to seek out a very moderate approach. Sometimes you have to deal with situations which maybe you wouldn't choose logically or want to be in logically, but there are, and I know that nobody wants to hear this, there are always growth opportunities in all these situations. But I find that anything challenging, I like to turn it over to my higher self. I also like to pray for a win-win solution. I feel like there is a magnificent solution available. Allow the universe to work on that for you. Okay, what other messages want to come out this week? The Two of Pentacles or the Two of Abundance. Keep things as light as you possibly can. Keep that childlike fun energy. The Two of Pentacles can be like, oh, maybe you don't feel like you're in balance, or it could be feel like you're working hard or working multiple jobs, or maybe not in that dream career that you want to be in. But this card asks you to like make your work and your day as playful as you possibly can. Try really hard and to bring a positive attitude, because you're just gonna bring in more success, okay? if you can go in with the attitude like things are going to work out for me and my highest good is going to happen, so I can be joyful as possible in the situation I am in, because there are beautiful things that are happening for me. So I might as well be happy because I know that they're coming. I know that it's happening. I know the universe is really lining things up for my greatest good, to bring me a lot of joy, to have a life that I love. So bring that light, playful approach into your day as much as you possibly can. Really rely on your inner strength here with the inner strength card. I love how there's a cat in this card. You have a lot of courage, and like I was saying before, you feel very generous and kind. Your energy feels really beautiful in that way. Sometimes I don't think you realize how strong and powerful you are, that you really do have that God energy within you, that beautiful energy. You give compassion so freely to others. But stand strong in who you are. And if the right answer is to say no, then tell someone no, okay? That doesn't mean that you're not kind and generous and loving, because you are. You also have to be true to your soul, to yourself here, to what feels right for you, what feels good for you. Okay, so we have two more cards here. The Healer of Thoughts, which is like the Queen of Swords energy. So this is getting rid of anything that doesn't serve you. It can be getting rid of clutter. It can be getting rid of thoughts that don't serve you. It can be getting rid of people that aren't good for you. You know, those people that just kind of take, but they don't really give back. Release them. It doesn't mean that you wish ill on them. You wish them well, but you release them. You have a lot of wisdom here. And what I love about the Queen of Swords is that she has a great sense of humor and a lot of life experience. So this is, you know, really being willing to be independent and get rid of all the things that aren't right for you. Doesn't mean, like we were saying before, and I think we can be too hard on ourselves, that you don't have that generous, kind energy, because you do, and that's why it's showing up in the right reading. So saying no and getting rid of what's wrong for you is an act of love here. Okay, and then you have the Eight of Emotion, or the Eight of Cups. She's kind of looking out the window, longing for something more here. It's like you feel this deep longing for something meaningful in your life. It's like you know there's something more out there, or you've been waiting for something more. So, you know, it could be this message that, hey, like, maybe it's a good idea to switch jobs or careers, or make change, live in a new city, live in a new home, or initiate important changes in your life. It's also a card saying do what's right for you. Seek out a magical life. So be as playful as you can and lighthearted as you can in the situation you're in. Be willing to make changes to really seek out a beautiful life here. Pray for guidance on it. Pray for a win-win solution, okay? I feel like there's all this magic that's happening for you. And right now, you're being asked in this moment to live as lighthearted and playful as you possibly can, to really make the best of this moment that you possibly can, because these beautiful things are being created for you. Thank you so much for joining me, friends. I am sending you so much love and light, and I will see you again soon. Bye.